Hey everybody, welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie. This is my husband, Steve. We're gonna dive into the conversation of swap this for that. What are some swaps that you can make in your every single day lifestyle that's going to help you on your journey, but you're not going to feel overwhelmed or like deprived, right? So as you're tuning in, I need to know, what are you having for lunch? What are you having for lunch? Hey, you should send this in my communication. Say swap for this or that. What are you having for lunch, or what did you have for lunch, or what are you making for lunch? I posted a picture on my stories. Our girls have been sunbathing. We've actually had a really relaxing day in our home. They gave me a little spa treatment with my little 𝗱𝗄 thing. And so we're just taking turns having like a spa day. And my daughter was like, look it, I made a lovely dinner of berries and a wrap. And so we thought we would come on here and give you a couple swap this for that. You can easily go on Pinterest, the Keto Mom page. So you can Google keto swap this for that and have some simple things like cauliflower rice is a great swap instead of regular rice, right? I have some different visuals for you. So instead of bread, like just regular bread, there's a couple different options. You can grab some keto bread from Costco. I get asked this question a lot about this. Can I eat it? Is it good? Should I eat it? And everybody is different. My kids actually like to use this for toast in the morning. Is this an everyday? It just depends. Everybody's different. I would not eat this every day. I think it's a better option, and my kids enjoy it, so my kids eat it in the morning. So here's an option to swap regular processed bread, although it's so processed, right? You could do low-carb wraps. I prefer a wrap. Or you could use lettuce wraps. Those are an easy swap as you're diving into this low-carb or keto lifestyle, whatever works for you, right? What do you prefer? Do you prefer a wrap? Do you prefer these lettuce wraps? Or do you prefer the actual keto bread, which you can get there's a whole bunch of different options in other places. So that is one simple swap. And as we are chatting, I want you to tell me some of the swaps that you've made. Share them below. What are some things that you're like, oh, instead of waffles, I make chaffles. If you don't know what that is, it's a little, they're pretty popular. It's like a waffle made out of cheese and egg and different things. So instead of a waffle, I make a chaffle. Instead of a waffle, my daughter and I, or our daughters, or my husband actually made it first. We like to make protein waffles out of an egg and a scoop of protein. Easy little swaps that will help you throughout your day and help you on your journey to better. That is the point. So share with me what you're making for lunch. We're having some wraps over here in randomness. My husband's eating some watermelon. You might be going, that's not keto. He's not keto, but he's just eats better, right? He actually took out any type of sugar, so he doesn't eat sugar like anything like cookies, but he would prefer fruit.
I just hit you with this hat. I apologize. Yes, I have swapped candy for this.
I actually heard, I was reading a book. I can't remember which book it was because I read so many books. And it might have been The Compound Effect. He said, you know, so many people get so frustrated or so caught up in like doing things perfect that they don't do anything to move forward. So for example, he was like, oh, you know what it was? It might have been John Maxwell. Anyways, he said, you know, he used to be a sugarholic. He was like, I needed sugar after every meal, for every snack. And so he said, I told myself, he said his doctor told him, you need to cut back on the sugar. And he said, all right, I'm going to cut back on the sugar. And instead of having something like a big piece of cake or pie or cookies or candy for every snack, he said, I allowed myself one 𝗪𝗪 kiss after my dinner, which satisfied his craving. And some of you might be like, but wait, that's not keto, or that's not low carb, or that's not going to help me. But what if it does? Like, what if that one little 𝗪𝗪 kiss, because it helped him, and he mentally had to go, I'm not going to have any more, right? When you introduce certain sugars and certain things to your body goes, I want another Oreo. Wait, I want another handful of M&Ms. Wait, I want another. But for him, he said, I didn't deprive myself. I gave myself one 𝗪𝗪 kiss, and he was able to go after and reach his goals. I can't remember what book it was, but it was a great concept of don't mess up good for perfect. And it's what he had to do to move forward. So, hello. I love that you're saying hello. Good morning, good afternoon. Tell us what you're having for lunch. We're doing some swap this for that. So we swap some better bread options, lettuce, low-carb wraps, and keto bread swapped those instead of having regular bread. Here is another swap, right? Healthy butter. So if you use margarine or any other butters or just high fats, keto in general is about eating good high fats, avocados, and this is a really good butter option if you've got a better one, but this is another swap. I look at a lot of different dressings. So look at the dressing that you're eating or using, check how much sugar is in it, and just look for a better option. This one is my favorite, so here's another swap. Just flip over anything that you're eating and be aware of how many carbs and really look at the sugar content of what you're drinking and what you're eating and find a swap. There are so many different things in grocery stores or online that you can easily swap to that still taste incredible, but are not jam-packed full of sugar. This is a swap. All right, I'll give you an example of what our girls just had for a little lunch snack. Instead of having something like fruit roll-ups or fruit snacks, our girls had some berries. I've got a whole container of berries. They had a whole bunch of berries, and they put some of this on there. Is it a perfect option? No. Is it a better option? I mean, it's fine. The kids loved it, and they're not eating like 5 packages of, what are they, gummy snacks, right? It's a great little swap. So those are just some super simple things. The biggest thing I tell people is let's talk about what you're drinking. So I don't have any coffee at the moment, but I grabbed this. Coffee. What is in your coffee? Most people will say, I'm going to go grab a coffee at whatever place they go grab coffee at, right? Through the drive-through. We joke about this. My sister lives on coffee. It's like her breakfast, lunch, dinner, and every snack. And so what is in your coffee is super important. So my girls will go, hey, can we go get what is the coffee you girls like when you get it with your aunt who lives on coffee? A white mocha, add raspberry frappuccino? What is it? What? Yeah, an iced white mocha with raspberry. And I always go, oh, no. Please, you're going to go get some sugar with like this much coffee. So I like to tell people, when you're looking for swaps, swap the sugary stuff that you put in your coffee. And we have something called keto cream. So it's got great different MCTs, I think 4 different strains of MCTs and lots of different incredible flavors. So this is an option to swap to make your coffee healthier, better for you, fall within your options of low carb and keto. And they taste great and they're incredible. We do have trials of these, right? Do we have trials of these? If you've never tried our keto cream, we have trial packs. You can go to ketomomsecrets.com/shop, or I can just send you the link. If you've never tried these and you want a trial pack of the cream, post cream in the comments. So that is an easy swap to help your coffee just be better for you. All right, I see this often. I see things that are either by the pool, at the lake. We were at a parade the other day, people drinking so many things full of sugar. They're going to make you feel blah, whether it is a lemonade or whether it is something in a can. I did not buy this. It was brought to my home. But these are easy things that you can swap. Easy. With this kind of lemonade and this kind of fuel. Easy swaps. Easy. So if you've never tried my mom fuel, I tell people this is an incredible tool to get out the junk, to get out the sugar. Our daughters were at a little youth event, and Amelia, she's 14, she said, we don't buy pop. And so she goes, I've never actually realized how much sugar is in a pop. She said, I grabbed a pop at one of the events, I flipped it over, I looked at how many grams of sugar was in it, and she said, there's 40. She was like, I was shocked at how much sugar is in one pop. And I was like, correct, good awareness. Or in cans of lemonade, or in anything that most people are carrying around. And so if you're looking for a swap where you need energy, because most people drink this stuff because they want energy. They need to feel better. They need like a pick-me-up throughout the afternoon. You guys, I've been drinking this for 7 years. It's a packet. You put it in water. It puts you in ketosis in under an hour. Remember, your body can make ketones and you can drink them. These are easy swaps. You put it in water, you shake it up, you've got better energy, focus, appetite control, better mood. Ketones help with your cravings. It's a long, sustained energy. So you might feel like you need 3 cups of coffee. Maybe you are like many people who have 3, 4, 5, or a case of this, or a whole bunch of just random sugary lemonade. It doesn't matter what it is. I drink something that's going to make me feel good, and it's a tool. So if you've never tried this, we've got lots of different trial packs for you to trial, see what you think, try the flavors, post trial in the comments. These are a swap. These are a swap for a better option to fuel your body. You're like, if you've got goals of fat loss, energy, you want to feel good, you want to get to the end of the summer, or next year you want to get to next summer and be like, I want to be able to feel better, look better. I'm very much